Hi everyone, Teach from the Dumpy Dalek here, Observatory. I've had to do some modifications to my Celestron CGE Pro mount. I did ask the guy who builds the kit and if you can have it sitting horizontal as a home position, and you can't, simply because the mount itself have these limit switches on it. So every time you home the mount, the saddle's always pointing straight up towards your celestial pole, which is great, which is okay. There's nothing really wrong with that. But if you want a dual setup, I mean, ADM do. I think he's got an ADM. I think Chad's got an ADM setup on his, so he's got like literally like another Losmandy, then a saddle at a horizontal fitted on it horizontally, so you can put a dual rig on it, which is kind of defeating the object. I don't really want to gain any more height in there. I mean, the scopes I'm going to be putting in there are pretty big anyway. One is. So I thought, oh no, I can't really do that. So what I've done is this. Currently drilled and tapped one hole, just starting the second hole to put the puck on horizontal. Hopefully be okay. I think it will be. So I shall continue on. I mean, I was going to video it, but I can't hold this phone and do it at the same time. I don't want to take my time, as I don't want to snap any dies or anything stupid. So I shall come back in just a minute. And here we are, all bolted up and ready. So now the arrow's pointing to the west, but that's fine. At least now the home position scope's going to be pointing straight up. The home switches is a good idea, but they're also a bit of a hindrance as well. I don't know why Celestron couldn't make your puck directional. There is a pin I might reinstate on the end here. I don't know, or maybe I'll just have a recessed bolt. I'm not really sure why it's there. Maybe it's just a safety feature, I don't know, but I might put some sort of bolt in there and be able to take it out and put it in where the other pin used to be. I don't know, but at the minute it seems solid enough, nice and solid, so we shall see how we get on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're good. Dual plate fitted now. Yeah, that's going to be hard to tighten up, but there was a 20. I think I've mentioned this before, but with a 22mm socket, a hexagonal one, by the way, on there gets enough purchase. And you can nip it anyway. I'm not suggesting put a ratchet on it, but yeah, that looks pretty good so far. Nothing too posh for me, I'm afraid. I've got a massive budget. These are just off AliExpress. I'm not really sure why you can't put the clamps in the middle, where most people are putting it. It sits like that. But it is what it is. I'm not going to drill more holes in anywhere, so it'll have to do. Now for the scopes. This will be fun. Well, this is the sort of thing I'm aiming for. Am I mad? Quite possibly. But I'll just be doing... I've got it almost balanced. I haven't balanced it perfectly yet because of the... I haven't got the mini PC on yet. I've not got the power box on yet, which I'll probably do in a week. I've put a counterweight there because the telescope needs to be further down, simply because it's too big. It's because the mounts are, I mean, I have had it in here before, but the peel's a lot lower then, but it's grown a bit with that thing on it, so yeah, I had to go for that. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. I hope my repairs worked, and more about that in another video on the Newtonian, because I have done some pimping it up a little bit. I put this on as a bit of a light shroud, but I've got another video to put together about what went wrong with this and what I did to fix it. Well, fingers crossed it's fixed. I've still got to collimate the thing yet. So, and this is the only mount I've got at home that's big enough to hold it. The Losmin seems to be all right though. Seems to be holding quite well. I mean, for a one off AliExpress, I wasn't expecting much, but it's actually pretty good. It's quite well engineered. Shame it's not a dual saddle on it, which I didn't realise. I wish it was. That would make life a bit easier. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I have got a cable with a 90-degree on it for the USB, so it'll probably just miss the tube if I have to rotate the refractor. But I like the fact I can just swap cameras about now, so I can just swap that and put that on there, and vice versa, depending on what I want to shoot. And if I go anywhere or something, I need to take the refractor with me, I can just literally take it off, unplug a few wires, and it's off. So no problems. Like I say, it's not perfectly balanced yet, but it's balanced enough that I can slew it around. I've just been doing some test slews with the app on the phone, and it seems to be alright. It seems to be good. So I shall carry on doing some testing, and then I shall maybe carry on doing some bit more to it tonight. I don't know, but we'll see. Just the last item on there is just a Pegasus power box. I'm going to call it a night now, and chill out for the rest of the evening. But I shall probably do some cable management tomorrow. That old do controller I've got that I'm homemade years ago is coming off. The Miele Quadra 3 will be going on there, which will operate everything when I get the drivers on it. Hopefully everything will work. I can hope, can't I? So we shall see. So this is it. This is my totally bonkers setup that I'm currently building. It's it took some head scratching. I really do hope the Newtonian works after all this, but I guess we'll see in another instalment. But I've had to use all 3 weights on this, so that sort of gives you the idea of the weight that's on there now. We've got the Altair Astro 102 EDR there. This was I've mentioned it before, it was a Skywatcher 250p Dobsonian tube. This is how I got it, without minus the Losman that was on it. It had like a standard one, and I just got it. I'll put a Losman on it at a later date. And yeah, it's come together. It's balanced up-ish. It's not perfect. I've still got an autofocus to fit on the Newtonian. I've ordered one of them. It's one off AliExpress. I saw Andy of Astro put it on, and it's a cheap one. It's about £60-ish. It's made by a company called Gemini, whoever they are, but it's got your temperature probe. It's got everything what the others have got, but at a fraction of the price. So with that sort of money, I'll give it a go. It still has a stepper motor inside it, so it knows where to go to if what you tell it. And all you've got to do is set the backlash pinina. So I think, as long as it's reliable, I think it'll be alright. I think it'll be a winner, that one. But we'll see when I fit it. I did try fitting a focus cube on here, but I couldn't fit it because the cube itself was hitting the tube. So I just hope this one will fit. Wish me luck. Anyway, thanks for watching, and clear skies.